Assalamualaikum. My name is Karl Fikri bin Karanwa. Today I want to talk about, I want to present about fiber optic, the definition of fiber optic, and identify the basic elements in the diagram block. So, what is fiber optic? So that's the question. Fiber optic system, a communication system where the information is put on a light beam and transmitted through a guided cable. So when we say about light, so it must be a frequencies. So light frequencies in a fiber optic system are between 4.3 times 10 to the power of 14 and 7.5 times 10 to the power of 14 hertz. So the unit is hertz. The important part of this, we should know that the higher carrier frequency, the wider the bandwidth, and the greater of information capacity. Okay, I want to talk about the basic elements with a support diagram. So here are the support diagram. Alright, you can see that we have driving circuitry, light source through fiber coupler, and fiber optics cables. So here are the four we can know four elements in optical fiber communication link. So the first one is driving circuitry. What is driving circuitry do? So driving circuitry serves an electrical interface between input circuitry and the light source, which means that it converts voltage signal to current signal. Alright, and then we go to light source. What is light source? So yeah, light source basically it have LED and laser. So these two things, what they do is convert electrical energy to optical energy, where the amount of the light emitted is proportional to the amount of driven current. So the third one is we have a light source to fiber coupler. So this is an interface to couple the light emitted by the source into the optical fiber cable. And the last one, we have fiber optic cables. So the fiber optic cables is about mostly about characteristic or physical about fiber optic cables. So fiber optic cable is a long thin strand of a glass or plastic fiber to transfer signal in the form of light from a point to another point. So this is basically a medium where to transmit. Is very important why we have to choose this. Okay, so that's all from me. So thank you.
Hi, I'm Muhammad Zaki Bamiruddin. I will continue my friend presentation, which is Karl Fikri. So now my parts is important parts in fiber optic cable, and we will continue with the next slide. The basic construction of a fiber optic cable. This construction consists of 5 important parts, which is core, cladding, coating, strengthening fiber, and a cable jacket. Continue with the next slide. Firstly is a core. Core, this is a physical medium that transport optical signal from an attached light sources to a receiving device. Beside that, the core is a single continuous strand of high purity glass or plastic whose diameter is measured in micron, which is micron is less than a diameter of human hair. So we continue, the larger the core, the more light the cable can carry, which correlates to a higher data transfer rate. So the larger the core, the higher the data can be transferred in one time. We continue with the cladding. Cladding provide a lower refractive index at the core interface in order to cause reflection within the core, so that light waves are transmitted through the fiber. Beside that, cladding also to protect the fiber core from the scratches, and then to strengthen the fiber core. we continue with the coating. A coating is a plastic coating over the cladding to reinforce the fiber core. Besides that, it also helps to absorb shock and provide extra protection against excessive cable bend and resistant to damage and moisture. We continue with the strengthening fiber, also called Kevlar sleeve. This component helps to protect the core against crushing forces and excessive tension during installation. Typically, it is a coating or material made of stranded steel or a special yarn known as Kevlar. Kevlar is a strong and preferred over steel as it is an insulator. Kevlar may form a protective sleeve or jacket over the cladding. And lastly, cable jacket or known as plastic outer jacket. This is outer layer or sheathing of the cable to protect the cable from environmental hazard such as construction work. That's all from me. I will pass my presentation to Afiq. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Amir Rafiq bin Syamni. My matric number is 2019-410812. Okay, now I will explain you about block diagram of single channel fiber optic communication system. In block diagram, as we can see here, the core in a single channel is smaller than multi-mode because only one light path can through the cable. Okay, as we can see here, the cladding is bigger. The cladding in a single channel is bigger than multi-mode channel. Okay, as we can see, also we can see here, the input of single mode fiber is same with a single mode output. Okay. Now let's move to function of each element of single channel fiber optic. First, we have compact light source. A light source is going to formulate bursts of light in order to pass the data from point A to point B through the cable. The light emitting diodes are used for short distance and low data rate applications due to their low bandwidth and capabilities. Two such LED structure include surface and edge emitting system. The surface emitting diodes are simple in design and reliable, but due to its borderline width and modulation frequency limitation, edge emitting diodes are mostly used. Edge emitting diodes have high power and narrower line with capabilities. Okay, next we go to next function of low loss optical fiber. The quality and construction of fiber optic cable are vital to reliable connection. Optical fiber is a cable which is also known as cylindrical electric waveguide made of low loss material. An optical fiber also consider the parameter like the environment in which it is operating, the tensile strength, durability, rigidity. The fiber optic cable is made high quality extra glass, which means silicone or plastic, and it is flexible. The diameter of fiber optic cable is in between 0.25 to 0.5 millimeter. Here is the last element. Okay, the last element is photodetector. The purpose of photodetector is convert the light signal back to an electrical signal. Two types of photodetectors are mainly used for optical receiver in optical communication system: PN photodiodes and avalanche photodiodes. Depending on application wavelength, the material composition of this device vary. These materials include silicon, germanium, InGaAs, and more. That's all from us. Thank you.